Welcome back. And we're here today with Rachel Farinelli, who is the co-director of the musical dinner theater, Kiss Me Kate. And we're so glad to have you here today. And can you tell us what is happening? You've had one weekend, and was it sold out?
Oh, this weekend was a great success. We sold out our very first night, and then the other two nights were an almost complete sellout.
Oh, that says a lot for Tahlequah, but it says a lot for you and your cast of characters, and the fact that it's a dinner theater, this venue, it seems to be very successful.
It is, and I think people really enjoy having that choice that, you know, they can either come for dinner and a show, or they can just come for the show, and that's a really nice choice to have.
Well, speaking of that, this coming weekend is the final weekend for it, and I understand that the last day to get your tickets for dinner reservations is Tuesday the 28th.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and if you miss that deadline, you can still come and see the play.
Yes, you can.
It's not as good, because I'm sure the food is fabulous, but you can buy tickets and come and see the play. And it's it's $15?
Yes, but just beware that by Tuesday before our first weekend, we were almost sold out completely for all of the nights. So Tuesday is a good deadline for everyone to keep in mind for all tickets.
I think that is so great. It is. So tell me about the food now that we're talking about the dinner part of the theater. Who is doing the catering?
Mary Kay is doing the dinner, and she's doing brisket with all of her special desserts and special side items. So it's going to be very yummy.
So that's really a good value for your ticket price for the dinner and the theater. And I understand we have a full orchestra.
We do, directed by Chris Harris. And you know, I would not participate in a musical theater event if Chris Harris was not involved with the music. I say it every time. And her orchestra with Holly Stocks and the Stocks Girls and Kathy Daniel and several others are just wonderful, and the music is just beautiful. That's my favorite part of Kiss Me Kate, is the music.
Well, isn't it great that Tahlequah can supply you with such great talent?
I'm always amazed, and I mean, I've known most of the performers in town for a long time, and I always say, you can go to Houston, you can go to New York, you can go to Branson, Missouri. You're not going to find any better talent than we have right here at home in Tahlequah.
And I do agree with that. Now, you are co-directing with Danny Perry.
Yes.
And he also stars in the play as our accented. And what is his role?
He's actually playing Cole Porter, who is the writer of all the music for the play. So he plays a kind of a Cole Porter cameo appearance.
So give me just a brief overview of what the play is about.
Well, basically, Kiss Me Kate is the story of a Baltimore player troupe that's playing The Taming of the Shrew. So we have the onstage antics of The Taming of the Shrew, as well as the offstage problems that the Baltimore troupe has. And there's kind of a love triangle going on because all of the four principal players, who are played by Luke Foster, Camille Owen, Tiffany Wika, and Matt Farinelli, they are all involved in this odd kind of dating mishap sort of relationships going on backstage, and they actually show up and have some on-stage problems because of that.
Oh, that always makes it fun.
And not to mention, there's a really great several scenes that involve some, there's some gambling debts owed by one of the principals, and so we have some very tough mobsters that show up and actually participate on stage.
So you have some great costuming.
Yes, wonderful costuming. Our costumer is Sandra Becker, and she has a great team of lots of seamstresses, including Kathy Farinelli and Marjorie Malone, who we were very excited to ask them to come out and sew some special pieces. And then we have great props and sets done by Michelle Widener, our producer. So just a great cast and crew, and I've felt so fortunate to work with every single one of them.
And this is going to be, or this is, at the Municipal Armory Center, the auditorium there, and that is just such a great place. I'm so glad that they were able to make that for the community and for this special play set for everybody.
It's a fun space, and what's nice about it is it's an intimate theater that, the audience, there's no bad seat in the house. Everyone is close and personal to the cast. You can see every single thing that goes on, and that makes it really fun for the cast as well, because they really feel like the audience is right there with them.
Yeah. Now, you all have been practicing since August the 1st, correct?
That's right. We selected our cast in July and started rehearsing the 1st of August, and we've been going strong since then.
If you had to do anything over, is there anything you would change?
Oh goodness, I think that I would change being so busy outside of the play because I wish I could do this full time. It's so fun. It's just great.
Oh, I know it is great when you have such talented people around you and everybody has wonderful ideas and input, and it just makes you shine as well. And I know they are so proud and glad that you're one of the directors, and I can't wait to see it myself.
I'm just going to look forward to being in that audience cheering them on. It's going to be the most fun that I've ever had.
So if they're going to make dinner reservations, they need to do it Tuesday. By Tuesday the 28th.
Yes.
And they can still, if they hurry, get tickets just for the performance if they miss the dinner reservations.
Yes, and they can download a ticket order form off of the TCP website, which is tcpok.org. I think. And they can also buy tickets at Morris Kreger and at Cowboy Rose.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here and sharing with us.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on such a success already.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.